Like, who the fuck would eat some hubba bub? Reapers, what's his good? It's your boy Laser. He has the vibes for another reaction video. He's in reaction content. So I continue to deliver. He's in the top 10 craziest police chases on camera. Guys, there's so many craziest police chases that we having nowadays. We're just trying to enjoy reaction content. New reaction videos like the features in the button. You subscribe, notification bell icon. I stream every night on Twitch. Good channel streams fucking amazing. I'll check my music except on all platforms. Let's dive straight in this video.
Strap yourselves in tight now for the top 10
Here we go.
craziest police chases caught on camera. Starting things off at number 10, we have tank attack. Now when I say tank, I'm not referring to a really big car that smashes into smaller cars. I mean this one involves an actual tank. In 1995, a mentally unstable ex-soldier stole a tank from a military base and went on a rampage across San Diego. The chase
This motherfucker thinks he's in GTA, bro. Don't lie, guys. Remember when in GTA? We all just take our tanks, bro. We start running over civilians, and we go, and then we take the jet, bro, and then we blow ourselves up from that base. You know, the base near that tunnel.
Obviously quite slow, but far more destructive than any ordinary police chase because this thing weighed about 57 tons. It smashed road signs, fire hydrants, and crushed many cars. At one point, the guy even tried to destroy an entire bridge. Like you do. But tanks aren't meant for tiny little roads, and when the man tried to get onto the nearby freeway, he got stuck. That's when police saw their chance. They opened the hatch and told him to stand down, but then shot him when he started trying to free the tank.
Wait, he was shot by the tank? Or like, did someone in there have a gun? I don't know. What?
Police later justified this killing by the fact that there were 30 cars with civilians nearby that could have been killed if the tank had gotten free. Pretty intense start to this video. In at the number 9 spot now, we have the drunken rampage. In 2003, a heavily intoxicated man in Montana shot 7 civilians and 1 officer and kept the law breaking going by leading police on a crazy chase. The roads are pretty windy there and the suspect flies around the bends at 80 miles an hour. Luckily, the police officers are able to keep up, but the suspect knows this too, and instead of trying to go faster, he does the complete opposite. Oh, wow. That car is not going anywhere in a hurry, and you might think that he'd give up at this point, obviously, but they never do. In the end, he uses the confusion to escape and drive away until eventually his tyres get spiked by officers further down the road and the car spins out of control. This time the officer doesn't give him another chance and they end it once and for all. Moving on to number 8, we are going to switch things up with a bike chase. And I don't mean bicycles, I mean
motorcycle. That looks like a fucking dirt bike. Is that a motorcycle? That does not look like a motorcycle. I don't know, I can't tell.
Bikes.
It's not Harley.
Bicycle chase with police would
be like sport bikes, right?
Actually, it would be hilarious. But in 2013, one biker in the LA area was on the run from police on the highway, and he wasn't just passing cars at high speed, he was punching them too.
Guy, as he's swinging, there he goes, punching the cars. That's what he's doing. He's punching the vehicles.
Now I don't know why. I don't know why at all. The newscasters didn't know why, but it looked like he broke his hand in the process. For the next 10 minutes, he spends his time whizzing past cars and clutching his hand in pain. As the traffic builds up on the highway around him, the suspect decides to go off-road into a construction area, and at this point, he knows the game is up. Next up at number 7, we have the limo. Yeah, in 2007, a man stole a stretch limousine car and took police for a little ride. Now, if any of you guys have ever seen a limo in real life, you'll know that they don't look like they are really high-speed chase material, which is why this one is actually so crazy. When police first spotted the limo on the freeway in New York State, the driver was doing 120 miles an hour.
Tearing up the highway.
Wait, they said 125 miles an hour? What?
In a 20-foot limousine.
But at least the freeway is
Dude, when I think limousines, like, I want to be in, I've never been in a limo in my entire life. But I know that's like something celebrities and like other rich people take. I'm definitely going to be taking that when I'm living in my purpose. But like, a limo, they see me go round and that made no fucking sense whatsoever. The wheels on the limo go round and round. That's the song, right? Don't lie, guys. That was our favorite childhood song, Wheels on the Limo. The wheels on the limo go
pretty straight roads, perfect for a limo, right? Well, apparently not, because the driver then tried to lose the police by coming off into a small town, and then he does this. Officers said that if anyone was coming around that corner, they would have definitely been killed. Now back on the freeway, he reaches 150 miles an hour in a limo, which then ends up breaking the transmission box, which controls his gears. But One gear does still work: reverse. Even the police officers there said they were amazed at this guy's driving skills, managing to outpace the police in a limousine in reverse. He was eventually stopped when he hit a tree. Trees. In at the number 6 spot now, we have the bus driver. In 1997, a heroin addict jumped onto a bus in San Diego with a knife and ordered everyone to get off. He then started a police chase as he drove the city bus around his local area. Now this one was really strange because some of the local people were cheering him on, others were throwing bricks at him, and one person even tried to be—
Bricks? What the fuck? Okay, that's too far. I mean, what did this fucker do? Did he steal like a diamond dildo from like someplace? I don't fucking know. Holy shit, that's way too far, bro. Dude, that gives me vibes of like, well, it's kind of related in a way, not really. I mean, it was like both cars, well, I mean, a bus car, whatever, vehicles, but you guys know that story of like that innocent person. This is completely different. I don't know what this fucker did, but you guys know that story of that dude that innocent driver that was like driving over. It was like some dad, I don't remember. He was driving under this tunnel and these fucking fucked up teenagers were like throwing bricks or something, like rocks or something down the thing, and it killed someone, bro. Like, what the fuck did you— and they acted like they were sorry, not because they like did it. They were sorry that it like didn't go— I don't fucking know. People are always sorry until they get caught or whatever. I don't fucking know. But they killed someone. I think they ended up getting prison for it. I don't remember. Yeah, it was so sad, bro. But what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Why would you even do that in the first place? That's just retarded. Yes, let's throw rocks over a fucking bridge and let's just kill someone, bro. Let's kill someone in the process. Like, we're totally not gonna kill someone. We're totally not gonna hit someone's windshield. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Die!
Be a sort of vigilante hero and blocked him with a car. Luckily, the police chopper in the sky was following him the whole way, but there were so many other news helicopters in the sky that the police one almost crashed. Eventually, police managed to use spikes to burst the tires of the bus and bring it to a halt. The suspect gave himself up, but almost got ran over when he was on the ground because an officer forgot to put their parking brake on. What? I mean, I've seen movies with less subplots than this story. Maybe this should be a movie. Halfway now, coming in at number 5, we have the same mistake. In 2015, this 26-year-old man had got into some sort of dispute with police officers in South LA and pointed a gun at them. At this point, his options were be arrested for that or run. What do you think he chose? He drives through a busy intersection on the wrong side of the road, or I guess right if you're from the UK, but this guy clearly doesn't care about what's right or wrong. Eventually, he gets out of the car to face the police head on.
What? Oh, he's got a gun!
He clearly hadn't learnt that doing that to police isn't really the best idea, but this time the cops had had enough and they fired back. As the man sits on a porch clutching a gunshot wound, the officers approach. There's even a cat that doesn't even know what's going on, and he's finally brought into custody. Moral of the story, guys, don't wave guns at police twice. Or even once, actually. At the number 4 spot now, we have the Orange County woman. The vast majority of criminals in these high-speed chases are men, which is why when a 47-year-old woman rammed a police car in Orange County and tried to escape, it turned quite a few heads. They chased her across 4 freeways for almost an hour, and things got pretty weird, guys. At one point, she did a U-turn and went right back between the approaching police cars.
Brazen driver, damage already.
Dude, like, these fuckers are so clumsy in these, like, races. Or, not these races, these police chases, bro. If I was in a police chase, bro, first I would think I'm playing Mario Kart and I'd throw a banana peel on the fucking ground. Police car goes. Then what I would do if I was in a police chase, I would take my car, dude. If y'all saw that one video of that fucking that Hellcat chase, bro. It went on. I think that fucker still didn't outrun them, bro. He had like was it a Hellcat? I don't think it was a Hellcat. I think it was a demon. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was a Hellcat. You also that infamous. I wouldn't call it infamous. I mean, I think it was infamous. So I don't know. But I think we've all seen that fucking Hellcat police chase, bro. Like, damn, motherfucker was in a Hellcat and he still couldn't outrun them. I think. Fucking talk about shitty driving, shitty ass driver, bro. If that was me, I would go the max speed and
Heading the
now
wrong
headed
way.
the wrong direction. Oh my goodness.
And what's better than one U-turn? Two U-turns, of course. She then starts.
How are they not going to show the O.J. Simpson one? I think that's got to be like one of the craziest police chases of all time. Probably the most infamous one of all time. I can't believe O.J. Simpson died. That was when I found out about that. I was like, damn, that's very, very cutting. That makes sense, right?
Going in circles to try and lose them, I think, and eventually stops to make
Nate Logic,
gestures
am I
at
right?
the police and almost loses
Poor
her
joke.
car. But there's only so long you can drive in circles before you become pretty predictable, and eventually the police manage to box her in. Next up at number 3, we have the underage driver. Now, when I say the driver is underage, how old are you guys thinking? 15? 14? Well, they weren't even a teenager. This girl was 12 years old when she stole her grandma's car and led police on a 35-mile-long chase where she reached speeds of 126 miles per hour. Now, the
Underage?
speed limit on this road was about 70 miles an hour. The cops simply couldn't believe it. They have special training to drive at high speeds like this, yet this 12-year-old girl only scraped 2 cars the entire time. And you guys might be wondering, why is a 12-year-old doing 126 miles per hour
12.
away from the police?
Dude, when I was 12, bro, 12-year-olds these days be smoking weed, playing with actual guns and shit, bro. When I was 12, bro, I was just a little baby checking my mama's nipples.
Well, she was apparently in a hurry
We all sucked your mama's nipples when we were 12. That's normal, right?
to see her 18-year-old boyfriend. Yeah, but you didn't think the ending would get that weird, right? Coming at the number 2 spot, we have Fiery Wood Truck. I'm not very good at naming things, but you'll see why. This took place in Dallas, Texas, where a man stole a truck from the parking lot of a fast food restaurant. The truck was full of lumber, and the police chase that
That's
started
dangerous.
looked like something straight out of a movie. He even gives one of his friends a high five. The cops
No. That's fucking awesome, bro. You gotta give the homies a fucking high five, like, right before you're, doing what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? This is straight out GTA, bro. This is straight GTA type shit, bro. Yeah, let's bring the whole crew, bro. Come on, me and the boys after robbing some, lots of, wood, lumberjacks. Fiery wood truck. Gotta give a high five here, yeah, buddy. Just robbed the fucking casino, gotta run.
managed to shoot out one of the tires, which left an exposed metal rim, and pretty soon sparks started flying. Sparks, huge load of wood. Sparks, huge load of wood. What do you guys think happened next?
And now there's flames. The truck is on fire.
Incredibly, the driver still didn't stop despite being on fire. One of his tires catches fire and rolls away, and he bashes into a school bus, injuring a kid. The whole thing was just mental. In the end, the only thing that stopped this 90-minute chase is when he gets shot. That's what it took. He was sentenced to 99 years in prison. High five. And finally, at number 1, we have the bulldozer. This one is honestly one of the craziest things that I've ever seen. In 2004, Marvin Heemeyer from Colorado was mad at some local businesses over a zoning dispute with his business. Now, most people in his situation would maybe want to see a rival business crash to the ground, but that is literally what he wanted. He meant that. He got hold of a bulldozer which he had modified in a warehouse with steel armor for protection because he was a trained welder, and it was like concrete in the middle. Does that sound crazy? Well, it looked crazy too.
The bulldozer went crazy.
That thing was covered in 2 sheets of steel plating with concrete. Like, what? Marvin smashed into buildings and vehicles as the police pursued him, but there was simply...
How do you casually just like outlaw vehicles? You take a bulldozer. It's random as fuck, bro. That gives me vibes of like a bulldozer in like a fucking police chase. That's like so random. It's like it kind of reminds me of like someone just like I don't know, just casually seeing someone eating hubba bubba in the fucking North Pole. Like who the fuck would eat some hubba bub? Hubba bubba gum in the fucking North Pole. That's so random. That's not random. I don't know. Chewing gum in the snow is actually kind of normal. I see so many people do that shit. I don't know. I think what would be random as shit is like someone humping like the Target ball in like a fucking mall. That's normal, right?
nothing they could do against what is essentially just a massive tank. He destroyed 13 buildings in total, and the damage came to a whopping $7 million. At one point, someone tried to block him with their own tractor like it was some sort of giant robot battle, but he just smashes it straight off the road. Crazy. In the end, the engine luckily overheated because of all that steel and concrete on it, and the bulldozer finally came to a halt. Before police could cut their way inside, Marvin had killed himself with his gun. Whoa, that was an intense video.
Is that it?
Now, at this point,
Well guys, this is this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Which one's crazy police chase this current camera? Which one's scary to you or crazy to you? If you enjoy reaction content, your reaction videos, features to do. I'll see you next one. Peace.